Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Loon. I hope you're all doing well. And tonight's video is going to be taking a look at this transporter fire department set from a model company called EZ Drive, which I've never ever heard of. I actually picked these up local to my area from another collector who was selling his collection off on a for sale site. And all he basically collected was anything to do with, fire department, sort of fire engines, fire brigade, anything fire related, basically. And he had a massive, massive collection. So I picked up a few pieces of interest. So I've seen this and I got it very, very cheap. Literally, I paid £4 for it. It's pretty old looking. I should imagine it's probably about 20-year-old. But anyway, we'll take a look at that in a second. I also picked up this Unimog set, which is from a company called Vroom. I'm not quite sure, but they are a derivative of something to do with Solido. But anyway, that's for another video. I just thought I'd show what I got. So that's a pretty cool casting, nice and weighty. But anyway, this is the one we're going to be taking a look at tonight. So like I said, this is a company I'm not familiar with, and it's definitely different. So anyway, we're going to take a proper look at it. So like I said, I've never heard of this make before. The box is pretty plain. Doesn't say a great deal really on top, just apart from the age restrictions for kids of a certain age, and you can see it's made in China. But and like I said, there's no websites on there. I've looked for a copyright date. I can't find a copyright date. I'm thinking both these sets were French release. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, let's take a quick look. So let's see if we can open this up without making too much noise. And there we are back. I thought I'd pause the video and get them out because they were actually in there quite tight. I don't think they've ever been removed. But anyway, as you can see, they're out. So let's just take a look at the vehicles on the back first. So they got quite a bit of weight to them. So the castings are obviously quite thick. I think this vehicle is based on the Mercedes-Benz Transporter from about 1977-ish looking, but there's no licensing anywhere on the packet, so it's obviously not licensed, but it is a very, very similar to the Mercedes-Benz sort of T1. I think that's what they call them, the T1 Transporter. I can't remember now, but it definitely looks like it. But they're not too bad. I mean, it looks like this ladder. I'm trying to see if this ladder comes off. It looks like this ladder does come off. It unclips. I don't want to break it in case it's brittle, but it does look like it unclips. And you've got clear windows on the front. You can see a bit of interior detail going on. Obviously, it says fire department 39, emergency call, and I think it says 911. So I'm presuming it's supposed to be an American-based appliance, but as you can see, they're not the most expensive in the world. It just says China on the bottom, no plastic base. But saying that, they're not, let's just put the camera down a bit more, they're not really cheesily built. They're, they've actually got a bit of weight to the casting. So they're like older, cheaper castings is the best way to explain it, I suppose. But it's pretty cool. Like I said, I didn't pay a lot for it. It's cool to, review a make you've never heard of. But anyway, so that's that one. So we'll put that back on the back of the truck for the minute. And then there's this strange looking, again, says fire department 22. I suppose this is supposed to be like a mobile command center, I suppose. But it is quite funny because it actually looks like, if you look at it closely, it looks like that man's got an ice cream in his hand. So whether they do an ice cream set and they've just used it and changed the livery, I don't know. But or unless he's holding a microphone in his hand, possibly he's holding a microphone. But it does look to me like it is an ice cream van. but which I think is quite funny. But again, very solidly made. You know, it's not, you know, again, no details on the bottom really, no maker of any sort, and you know the wheels. It's got, you know, it's fairly cheap, but it, you know, it rolls. But and again, this van, I'm not even sure what this van is, to be perfectly honest. It looks like again like another Mercedes type van. Over in this country, we used to have little buses called hopper buses that were made by Mercedes that looked very much like this. But definitely interesting anyway, definitely interesting. And then we'll take a look at the transporter itself. So we'll take the trailer off first. So if I can get it off, have a look. So the trailer is all plastic, but the wheels aren't too bad. The wheels actually are better than the rest of them. Has got this drop down tail, so that's pretty cool, but there's not much you can say about it really, because it's just a big lump of plastic. The truck's not too bad. Again, the truck's got slightly better wheels on it. You can see it's got some details. You've got some fuel tanks there. Again, obviously nothing on the base, and the same thing, fire department, and it says Van City, which is unusual. And this looks like it's based on a Scania type truck. I should imagine it's a Scania. But and again, quite weighty. You know, it's not. It's very thick diecast. Just like I said, it's got a sort of a cheap feel to it. But again, at the same time, it's quite substantially made. But yeah, like I said, it didn't cost a lot. It was so like I said, somebody collected fire-related vehicles, and I expect this will look pretty cool up on the shelf at some point when I get round to having more space. You know, it looks pretty effective from a little bit of a distance. But anyway, like I said, not amazingly long video tonight, because there's not a lot you can really say about it. Like I said, the vehicles are unlicensed, so you know, I'm surmising these are Mercedes and that's a Scania. You know, if anybody's got any ideas, please feel free to share. But like I said, if you were a kid that wanted to play with them as toys, they're pretty cool. Like I said, this ladder does look like it comes off. I just don't really want to snap it. I'm just having a look, so it will, yeah, it will come off. But no, my luck, I'll probably snap it, because like I said, these aren't spring chickens. I can't find a copyright date anywhere, but these aren't recent. These are fairly old. But anyway, with that, I'd just like to say thank you to my latest subscribers. It's very much appreciated, and obviously thank you to all my old subscribers. Much appreciated. Stay tuned. I'm probably going to show that Unimog, which is a 1/43 scale, and that is quite a substantial casting. I'll just quickly show it again. That is pretty cool. Just so you can see, it is pretty cool. But I'll probably show that Monday, as at the moment I'm really struggling to find stuff to show. So that'll probably go Monday, and I've got another truck, funnily enough, that I've acquired that's quite interesting. So that'll probably be Monday's video. And like I said, I'm going to be doing another custom over the weekend. I'll be uploading that this weekend. But anyway, with that, I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching.